Hello, everybody out there. I received not too long ago information of Steve Jobs only being given 6 weeks to live. True or not, not certain of, but it came from Chris Pirillo, and he has been a very reliable source of information in the past. So I do trust him on this, on the information he has given us. So I wanted to discuss two things: the impact Steve Jobs has had on this world, and apparently this kid who said he would celebrate the death of not only a person but Steve Jobs of all people. Um, let's just go ahead and start off with the first one, the impact, and that will probably lead into the second debate. Anyway, the impact he's had on this world has been an enormous impact. I guarantee you, maybe not everybody in this world has been affected by him, because there are people who still live in jungles and have no technological information or electronic devices in any way, form, or fashion. But I I'm pretty sure I can say most of the world has been impacted somewhat, at least somewhat, indirectly, directly, whatever way possible, by he has been affected by Steve Jobs. And I can pretty much say this because of everything he's done. He started a revolution, really, with the Mac, the personal computer. That was, I think he started a revolution because he started the GUI, the user interface, the oh god, I forgot what the G stood for, but graphic user interface. There you go. Yeah, he started that, or Apple did, really, and put it into the mainstream. And if it wasn't for that, who knows? We might still be on 2-bit screens typing in random information, like little green information. And who knows where we would be without that GUI interface. He gave that to the world. He gave the world the mouse. He gave it to them. He developed the Mac. The Mac. Not all the people in the world use a Mac, but I do believe it is, as of now, the best computer in the world, no matter what. Mainly because, not because it runs OS 10, but because you had the choice of running OS 10 and Microsoft. Windows, not Microsoft. That's not an operating system, but you have the choice of running OS 10, Windows, and Linux. And that's the best computer, I believe, because some software. Anyway, that's a different video. Let's just get past that. But some of the other stuff he's invented for this world, the iPod, and the two last things really are the iPhone and the iPad, in that order. With the iPod, he revolutionized the way we listen to our music and the music industry. With iTunes, I believe it is the number one seller of songs out there. I believe so. And with the iPhone, he he kind of put the smartphone in the people's hands, because before that you had smartphones, but they were really complicated. Like my BlackBerry, I had a BlackBerry a long time ago. I had no idea what I was doing on that thing. The only thing I could do on that thing was play a game, Brick Breaker, and make a phone call, and I could text. I couldn't check. I didn't even know how to check my email, and plus the internet on that thing just sucked completely. I mean, it just looked like a blank piece of paper with crap on it. I don't know. It was horrible. But then comes along the iPhone. It has this great, amazing interface. And one of the other things that's so great about this phone is its web browsing, which is, I believe, is one of the main things that caused businesses, or business people, I should say, to get involved with the iPhone, because you can look at the, how he said, true internet, not that washed down stuff, not that any of that. You could look at the internet in its true form on that phone, and I believe that was a major improvement among the other phones. And then the third iPhone came with the apps, and um, iPod touches came, where you didn't have to have the iPhone necessarily, but you could still have the apps and all that other good stuff, you know. And then the iPad came, which everybody kind of put it down for a little while because they just said it was a huge iPad. But they just said it was huge iPod Touch. If I can get it out of my mouth, in which, in some sense, it is. It is almost exactly like that, but it's because it's that larger screen real estate that makes it so special. You can do other things in apps. You can have more controls. You can have more specific um, things to do, and motion, hand motion controls and stuff. It's just that larger screen that makes it the iPad, really. And to bring all that stuff into the world, and I don't know, like the kid said, he would celebrate his death. Are you high? Are you on crack? You might not like Apple, and I'm perfectly okay with that. You might not like OS 10, you might not like Apple, you might not even use any Apple products, but I guarantee you, the cell phone you have in your hand was influenced by the iPhone. I can pretty much guarantee that, unless you have a really really old phone, and if you do, I feel sad for you, but the computers, I do with the like I also said it a long time ago, with the user interface he made for the computers, the GUI, user interface, that affected all the computers. That made it easier to become more personalized. That way, you wouldn't have to read this huge book on how to work a computer. It was just as simple as a click this and click that and type this on a notepad and you're done, instead of having to go command control notepad right and then and all that crap, because he had the revolutionized idea. And, well, you can give a lot of the credit to him, but you also have to give credit to Steve Wozniak because he did also find Apple. But to say you wish death upon him, let alone a person. You should not wish death among a person whatsoever. That's just, no matter what religion or faith you are, that's just morally incorrect, really, to wish death upon someone. And I do not believe any religion or faith says to wish death upon anybody. I don't think any of that. I do believe maybe the Muslim radicalists, I think in their Bible it says to kill the infidels in the name of Allah or something like that. I don't know for sure, but um, I still don't believe it's morally right, even no matter what they did to you. I don't believe it's morally right to wish death upon anybody. I believe you should forgive. If he did something personal to you, I don't understand how he could do that. But if he did, you should not wish death upon him, but forgive. In the words of my uncle, he said, "Forgiveness is not for the other person; it's for you," and which I do believe is correct. But to wish death upon someone is just morally, like I said, not correct. And he is a kid, so he does have a lot to learn. He does have the time to grow and mature, and that's my phone. And I hope he does. I hope he learns not to wish death upon anybody because, like I've said it a million times, it's not morally correct. I don't care who you are, you do not do that. But back to the main thing, Steve Jobs has only been given 6 weeks to live, and I can't do anything about that. I only can pray for the best. I can hope for the best. I can only wish the best for him. I hope he does pull through this because he is a true visionary, and I do not believe Apple would die without him. But a piece of Apple and myself, and I'm sure like among a lot of other people would say, will die with him because he is my icon. He's my I guess role model. Yeah, he is my role model to do everything he's done, and well, pretty much the word Steve Jobs should tell you alone what he's done. But like I said, I only wish him the best. I hope he pulls through this. I can only hope. And I hope to see you not only in 7 weeks, but a year from now, like decades from now, and one last time. I hope you're the best. Goodbye.